Hello everybody. I don't really have a plan for today's video. I think I'm just gonna sit and talk to you guys for a little while and probably just introduce myself to you properly. So anyway, if you watched my last few videos, you'll know that my name is Ali and I'm 18 and I live in Ireland and all that jazz. But I guess I just wanted to sit down and explain to you why I started YouTube in the first place. So a lot of people I've grown up with and like my friends, they're very artistic, you know, they're good at drawing and like painting and making things, and that's always sort of frustrated me because I, up until a couple of years ago, never really had a creative outlet. Like, I can't draw for shit. I can't make things. I can see the things that I want to make, but when it comes to physically doing it, I just can't. So for a very long time I was very frustrated and quite jealous of these people because they were able to make these great things and people would compliment them all the time, and I just didn't have anything. And then when I was in about 6th class, I got really into a band called My Chemical Romance. Bullets was the first album I ever bought myself. It's still one of my favorite albums, and I remember sitting in my room on my old like Windows 98 computer. I think I downloaded Windows Movie Maker onto it and I made a really shitty like tribute video to them. They hadn't even broken up yet, and I just had so much fun. It was awful, and I think even at the time I knew that it wasn't that good, but that was something that nobody else I knew could do. That was my thing. And for a while I forgot that like video editing was a thing, and then in 5th year, which is about 2 years ago now, a year and a half maybe, I downloaded Windows Movie Maker again and I made a really awful live music video thing for Paramore's song Still Into You. As I was making that, I was like, damn, like this is something that I could potentially pursue and make a career out of. I'd love to be able to edit music videos one day. That would be my dreams come true, honestly. Then not long after that, I found out about a game called The Last of Us, which will forever be one of my favorite, if not my all-time favorite video games ever. I think I'm gonna make a whole nother video about this. It's just perfect. Just put it that way. It's just perfect. And I made an awful trailer for that as well. It doesn't transition smoothly. I may link it so that you can see what I'm saying. Like, it is god awful. How it has as many views as it has, I don't know. Like, I want to private it, but at the same time I don't, because that's where it began for me, and I can acknowledge that it's awful now and know that I am gradually getting better, I guess. And so anyway, in my last year of school, I went and spoke to my careers teacher, guidance teacher, whatever you want to call her, and I was like, look, I want this to be my thing. I want to go to college and I want to learn about this. And unfortunately that didn't happen. I'm stuck at home for another year and working and whatnot, but that shit happens and you have to just go with it. I can't change it now, it's too late. So after that meeting and finding my dream course, news about Summer in the City tickets came out, and my parents got me a Creator Day weekend pass. In August, I went to Summer in the City and it was the best experience of my life ever. And before Summer in the City, I bought myself a MacBook and Final Cut Pro, and now I edit all the time and I do YouTube. I also got myself a fancy camera and a fancy microphone and fancy lighting because I thought I'd need them in college too. I started YouTube because I wanted a creative outlet, basically, and this has given me it. I wanted to make more friends who I have this in common with, because although some of my friends, like, they do watch YouTube and like we watch some of the same YouTubers, they're not like actively a part of the community, and if I try and talk about stuff that's happening now, they're just not in on it, which is totally fine because they have their own hobbies and their own passions and stuff. We're not on the same level when it comes to YouTube, and I want to meet more people who are. I don't really have any hobbies besides listening to music, and there's only so many times a day that you can re-listen to the same albums over and over and over and over and over again. I've been watching YouTube for at least 8 years now, I guess. I could have been younger when I started watching it, and for at least the last 6 of those, I wanted to be a part of this. And I think what like cemented that the most was when Hazel Hayes started her Time of the Month series, and it's so surreal to me that like now I'm doing this now. Like I wake up and I'm like, oh man, I gotta think of something and I gotta film it and I've gotta edit it, and I'm like, if you'd have told me when I first started watching YouTube that that would have been a thing that I was doing, I probably would have laughed at you. You don't know anything, sport. I don't even know if this is gonna make sense when I go to edit it, but I just wanted to let you guys know why I started, and I hope that you stick around for whatever journey we're on, I guess. Could I be any more of a cliche if I tried? Probably not. But I wanted to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed thus far. Me even thinking that I'd get like 5 subscribers was unimaginable. Unimaginable? I don't know. And the fact that I have like 30 now, which in the grand scheme of things is like next to nothing. It's just so surreal to me now that there are over 30 people subscribed that watched something from me and then decided that they wanted to see more. And I'm just so thankful that you guys have given me an opportunity to use this creative outlet. Thank you, and I hope you're here to stay. I'm sitting on my feet and they're going dead, so I'm probably gonna go. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week.